Alright. Taking on Western Michigan Broncos. One of the teams I actually originally thought about playing as on NCAA 14. Not a bad quarterback. They had a good quarterback room. Oh, we are going to abuse down the middle. We got some speedy receivers. Won't be able to beat them really deep. Alright, we probably only have 2 games left in this season since we probably won't. We need Kent State to win the next game. Beat Buffalo. That might put us in the conference championship. That's a big if.
Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Akron Zips. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Zips will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Western Michigan's offense will have the first possession of the game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Jones to throw. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sends it back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. So Akron's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, the running back looking for room. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Miles. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Hit as he throws. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. The Broncos line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's now 2nd down.
And the Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll do it himself on the draw. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. The quick out. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Zips look to keep this drive humming. Keeps it on the draw. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Zips can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go right back to it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 10 over the Red Hawks of Miami. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jones wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Punt is in the air. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. The give to the tailback. Got the 1st down and more. He's got 50 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. The Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the ground. Quick spin on the ride. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his man. It's Goodwin. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on fourth. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks up the first down. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Jones to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Miles. Ripping through the defense. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You just want to find a way to affect the QB, and the defense does a great job getting to the quarterback, hitting him as he throws the football. Not only does it make that throw bad, in the future now, the quarterback's taking a few hits. It makes him a little bit more unsure of himself.
The Zips will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Makes the grab. It's Harper. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Broncos in the hurry-up. caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Finds his big tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Bring in the heat. Got rid of it just in time.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backwards. This ain't high school anymore. When you used to be able to make that play years ago, you're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field. Intercepted, and the defense has set them up.
Bad throw.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone.
Such a bad throw. I threw it there. They just...
The shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half to cut this to a one-possession game. Need more of that physicality in the second half.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Spears. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellows at Infocision Stadium.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Zips come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
The Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. QB draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Zips come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Wants to throw, it's Spears. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw. But
he's loose. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Zips are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snags it over the middle. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Zips, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Here comes the heat. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Zips trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They've held the ball forever. Relentless drive, but what a win for the defense if they can force a field goal. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Zips! Quick strike through the air for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Jones wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
I'm gonna hike the ball.
Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Quarterback running on the draw. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to pass, it's Spears. Thanks to grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Got his man in the middle. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Quick handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for 1st and goal.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Spears. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Offensively, I think we got to be a little bit more creative at this point. 2 plays ago, gain of no yards. Last play, he just gave up a sack. Let's think outside the box. This is a golden opportunity to put a touchdown on the board.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Newell. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Miles. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Broncos will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. They give it to him again. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. He's been a guy that they've given him the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards.
Touchdown, Akron! And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And when you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Jones to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Harper. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Marshall. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
To the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Marshall. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to...
Lofts one high and deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. The give, and tick, 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 tick.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Here we go, set. They'll give it to him again. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the single running back. Smashes through the tackle. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The clock keeps going tick, 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 tick as the offense takes a knee inside. A minute to go in this one. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback making checks. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like, when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I wonder, coaching abilities. All right, we got some more people committed. Hey, brand exposure went up. try to get a 4-star. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the transfer portal and get a tight end. Alright, we got another goal. Damn, we give him, what, 4th place conference play. Bahama Bow. Oh shit. Let's see if we had any winners. I hope his season and career health goes back into the career health. Both my coaches. I wish you would tell me. Oh, not. E. Really have a fast team. Bahama Bowl.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Nassau, Bahamas, for what is an annual tradition, the Bahamas Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Liberty's offense will come out first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, a lot of space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Lang. He'll work his way down to the 28. Offense lining up quickly.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up. Lots of running room.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Handoff to the lone back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Flames want to pick up the tempo. Run in the red zone. It's Pope. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running to the left. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Sparks. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Akron Zips offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what...
It's a seam wide open. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Zips have their offense in high gear. From the gun to give, looking for room. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. With the catch, it's Newell. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Zips kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, Zips! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Off play action on first down. On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Pulls it in. It's Green. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Flames are in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Using the quick game. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes him, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Got a man. It's Lang. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. And the Flames with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got his man across the middle. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
I love the start for this quarterback on third down. Third down, obviously money down. Got to have success.
Turning on the Jets. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Scanning the field, it's Sparks. Slips away. Quarterback extends the play. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking to throw for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They're in makeable field goal range, but on fourth down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Catch in the middle, it's Lang. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Runs into a wall, they'll give him one out to the 8.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Zips will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Sparks. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here we go. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Lets it fly.
Oh, that should have.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
The Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Good gain on the return, and this defense has...
I was just like, oh, fuck it. I like how he keeps running past it, but without trying to stop and turn around.
Up with a big play. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster. Going the other way, and he's got room. Defense makes the stop, but the change move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. So 3 previous red zone trips and 3 points. Just not efficient. They'd like to get it in the end zone this time. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right.
Touchdown, Flames! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Now they'll run the draw. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Off play action. Gets rid of it.
What are you...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
That's how you...
I didn't realize I was running. I thought I was staying still. I thought I stopped moving.
Defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Flames want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Sparks. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Caught behind the line. It's Goodwin. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The Zips can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Spears. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the Zips lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Nice job by the pass rush. They know if they can get to this QB, they can hit him and force these incompletions.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Still looking on the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Trying to keep the drive alive. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Completes it in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On first down, here comes this offense. To the air, it's Spears. Looking for the score. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Looking downfield very late in the half. A little screen to the running back. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Rides to the back. No, he got loose. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways, this Bahamas Bowl has lived up to expectations. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Bahamas Bowl.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Another incompletion on third down. The Zips will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. To the ground with the back. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against...
There he goes! And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. And the Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Sparks. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Flames send out the punt unit. He shanked it. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on a fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The give. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Back to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Flames line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. It's a draw, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
And nice job by the defense. A draw is kind of a trick, get you to run upfield, but they sniffed it out, did a great job, stopped the play for no gain.
Deep throw off his back foot. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Back to throw, it's Spears. He's not afraid to go deep.
Let's go.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Akron!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Flames come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Time to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here, and you're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
Give to the running back. Hard running there. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. And the Flames decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Gets it past the marker. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house.
Oh, he's got some space. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Oh, they're after him. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
What a great deep pass down the sideline. Receiver makes a really good catch. Almost gets in the end zone, but still set up for a good position to score a touchdown on these next couple plays.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice.
Touchdown, Zips! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to pass, it's Sparks. Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to take off. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. Punt is on its way. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll do it himself on the draw. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 4th down attempts. They'll try it again. Trying to do it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Zips can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The Zips will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The hand to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Flames headed quickly to the line.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. Wide open spaces. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Zips come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Might be changing the route. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He's going to let it go. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Spears. Here's the pressure. fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play throwing.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing a big move.
Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Going to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, added another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's high. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Sparks. He wants a big play here late. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. 4th down, gotta have it here. Unleashes one. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Just keeps slinging it. Going to try to get it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defense. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and the season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another.
Not going to lose our best tight end. That's player of the week. That's crazy. Hey, at least Buffalo put up a fight against Oregon. I want Oregon to win this. I might move my conference. Let's see what good conferences we got. Our conference prestige just went up? How? I eventually want to work up to the ACC. I might move to the American Conference. Looks like Georgia won. Damn. They won back-to-back. Kirby Smart has won four championships since 2021. That's insane. Alright. Sad time. Those are 10 relievers. Damn. Damn. Oh, I can only persuade so many. Alright, we need a tight end. I need a kicker, right? Let's actually go look at my roster. What do we truly need? Probably gonna have a freshman starting next year because I don't think this dude's gonna be able to play. He might be able to. Dude, 1 year and his career health's that low. Well, he's leaving. Probably gonna need that the left side of the line. Definitely a right guard. We need linemen. Six 6'3", 95. I want him. No, no, I didn't want to. I hit the wrong one. Fuck. That is bad. I messed that up so bad. it's the one I fucked up on. Damn, I'm kind of upset we didn't get the ones we wanted. I'm gonna get him. I don't know. I heard there was a glitch with positions, but damn, we're getting a lot of dev up traits. Alright, moment of truth. He went up a +10. That's crazy. Agility's a +10. We got 98 speed receiver. Let's go. I have 3 kickers on my team. What the hell? Do I not have a punter? Oh no, I have a freshman punter. So, let's see, we're in the MAC. Not that many players want to leave. we move to the, can I not see my, school? Uh-oh. Do we go to the American Conference? Damn, we left the Mac and went back down to a D+. What's pro potential? I don't have any... State not available. My team is going downhill. Doing pretty good of a schedule. 4 games at a time, week off. 4 games at a time, week off. 3 games, week off. Oh, am I gonna have to add another game someplace? Wait, can we get Kent State? Our freshman quarterback right there. I'd actually get some playing time, because look at that. Dude, I hope this dude stays at my school forever. At least my line's a lot better. Still get to keep all my DBs this year. We do have to get some faster DBs. I feel like we can keep these 3 together. That's 3 more years with them. They all looking pretty good. So we don't really need to look at DBs this year. Hunter could actually go back and play, where is Hunter? He's not even a starting on this. There's someone I thought I could redshirt. Oh, I can't redshirt the quarterback, can I? Damn, we can't redshirt him. We didn't get another quarterback, so that's on us. Give me some meat. Alright, these are like must need. I just I should have got another quarterback. I wasn't thinking. No, you ain't gonna be a red shirt his freshman year. Pretty solid roster. A lot of young people. How many seniors do we have this year? 2, 3. 14 seniors this year. 4 more than last year. Our best player is our quarterback. And then 2 freshman receivers are in our top 4. Wait, what impact does he have? Normal. He also has the dot ability. Alright, I'm gonna end it there. Go get me some food. I'll start the season tonight.